So what it is about being very local, being very grassroots, really changing things on the local level, and hopefully we'll have a trickle-up effect, but not working so much in the federal level, because nothing but crap filters down from the federal level. And to use your time and money and energy trying to defeat that system, you're better working with the masses and with grassroots than you are trying to defeat one congressperson.
I have a question, if I may. Having earned your PhD in political science the hard way, what are your words of inspiration for the citizens and the grassroots activists who may share no hope, or their hope has diminished? How can you? What are your words of inspiration for people looking to continue? You've continued in the face of adversity, and I'd love to hear your feedback on that.
Well, first of all, we never should have, and I'm accusing myself. J'accuse. We never should have put all of our hate eggs in George Bush's basket. And now I can't accuse myself of this. We shouldn't be putting all our hope eggs in the Obama basket. That's not where they belong. We in this country are struggling against a system. It's a military-industrial complex. It's the mainstream media industrial complex. It's the the bankers, Wall Street. We struggle against this system, and Barack Obama is as much of a tool of the system as George Bush was a tool of the system. So by focusing on one person, we miss the entire point. Whether we hate that person or love that person, we're missing the entire point. And now that I have gone through everything that I can go through to try to change the system by trying to change the people in it, I realize that the only hope we have is in us, and is in 305 million people. Subtract the children and people who are ill. It's us getting together and finally realizing that we are the ones with the power. That 535 elected people in the House and the president and whatever, that's only 600 people, let's say. 300 million people against 600 million people. If we would wake up and realize that we were the ones with the power. Now I travel the country and I see how people are just we've had it. We like Elizabeth said, if we can't hope in Obama, what can we hope in? Hope in yourselves. You have to realize that we have to be committed. We have to realize that we're the only ones that can change things. And it's just like, if you can't hope in Obama, then you can't have a hope. There's hope takes away. If you hope in a person, that takes away the thing that says you have agency. That we have the ability to change things. And yesterday I was interviewed by CNN or something, and he said, well, Cindy, you've been out here with hundreds of thousands of people. You've been out here, now you're out here with hundreds of people. What makes you think anything's going to change? And I said, in 2005 I had naive hope. But now I have been doing this for 4.5 years, and I have never felt so hopeful that the people are going to change things. But you know what that's called? That's called realistic hope, not naive hope. And so if I can give any message to anybody who watches this, it's that don't give up. Don't think that that the problems are so insurmountable that one person can't make a difference. One person can definitely make a difference. I'm living proof of that. But if 100,000 of those same people get together, or if we get together to realize that we're going to have to sacrifice some basic comforts to make change in this country, then we're going to be able to make the change. It's not going to happen in 100 years or a decade. It's going to happen this year. Well, next year in 2010. This year's almost over. So don't be discouraged. Don't be depressed, because the only person that can discourage or depress you is yourself.
What's your reception like overseas? Do people know who you are, what you're doing? What do they think about it?
Well, yeah, since Camp Casey in summer of 2005, I've been to probably a couple dozen countries. Some of the countries I've been to more than once. And I go because I'm invited. I go because, people do know me and what I stand for, which in the rest of the world is almost like a 90%. My positions in the rest of the world are supported by probably 85 or 90% of the people in the rest of the world. Now, when I was traveling before Obama was elected, I saw a lot of the same kind of false hope in Obama and some of this rock star mentality. But my contacts overseas now, I think, are also much quicker than America waking up to the fact that Obama is not going to change a system that's deeply ingrained. There's some parts of the world where, like Cuba, where I can't, I go to Cuba and I can't even walk down the street without people like grabbing me and kissing me and stuff like that. But everywhere that I go in the rest of the world, me and my message are very well received. And a lot of people tell me that until summer of 2005, when they saw my protest, when they saw thousands of people come to join me, that they thought, almost like the whole country was stupid. And so it gave them a lot of hope to see that there were thousands of us who disagree. Because even though there were thousands of us before, how would you know if it's not on the news? So